We are making one of my favorite comfort food dishes, perfect for a cold, wintry day. We're gonna make African peanut stew today. This stew is bursting with flavors. Our taste buds are gonna be so happy after this. So let's get right into cooking. We're gonna start with our veggies. First things first, we are gonna clean and peel our carrots and sweet potatoes. Once your veggies are cleaned and peeled, we are going to start the cutting process. We're gonna slice and dice the onions. It burns. The sweet potatoes and carrots. Now with the sweet potatoes, you want those about bite-sized pieces. Of course, the smaller you cut those, the quicker it will cook. And then for the carrots, you're just gonna slice those up about 1 centimeter thick. Now it's time to get that olive oil heating in the pan, and we're gonna pour in our veggies. The veggies will need to cook on a medium heat for about 7 minutes or so. You'll also wanna add your minced garlic to the pot at this point as well. Now be sure to stir the veggies quite often during this cooking process to prevent them from sticking. Once your sweet potatoes are tender, it is time to add the liquids and spices to the pan. Now for your broth, you have the option to use vegetable broth if you are going vegan, or if you wanna add chicken broth, you can do that as well. And for the spices, salt and pepper, you're gonna wanna add those to taste. Now some people like it a little bit more spicy, a little bit more flavor, so add your spices accordingly. Once the liquids and spices are in the pot, make sure to give it a good stir. Now we are gonna keep this on a medium heat. Continue to stir throughout to prevent it from sticking to the bottom of the pan. And we wanna let this cook for about 10 to 15 minutes until the sweet potatoes are soft enough to stick a fork into it. And then we add the rice. Your stew should have a slight boil before you add the rice. Once you add the rice, we are going to turn the heat down. The rice will take about 15 to 20 minutes to cook completely. Cover your pot with the lid and let everything simmer together. Once the rice is cooked, this is when you're gonna add your chickpeas. And now, the star of the show, at least in my book, the peanut butter. Stir well here because it does take a few minutes for the peanut butter to soften and really get mixed in with everything. And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to taste and enjoy.